Buckle up, because right now the fate of the universe is hanging by a thread. Imagine this. The most powerful leaders in the cosmos are about to wipe out a tiny blue planet called Earth, our home. But hold on, did they just walk into the greatest trap ever set? Let's dive into this wild ride that'll keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. It all begins with a chilling silence. The Galactic Council, a bunch of shimmering alien bigwigs, are gathered in a dimly lit hall, their glowing forms flickering like dying candles. First to speak is Ambassador Leonardo da Vinci of the Crystal Kingdom, his voice smooth as a melody from a Renaissance lute. The people of Earth have gone quiet for 7 long years, he says, his light fading to a deep violet. Their last message? They said they'd accept the end. No fight, no fuss. Next up, Commander Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson of the Reptilian Guardians nods his massive, scaly head, his colors shifting from vibrant green to a gloomy gray. Our scouts checked it out. No guns blazing, no ships moving, nothing. They've just holed up on that little blue rock. The room buzzes with whispers. For 3 centuries, Earth's folks, us humans, have been the galaxy's troublemakers, always pushing limits, asking big questions, and refusing to stay in our lane as some minor players. When the Dominion, a massive alliance of 47 alien races, decided Earth was too risky, they figured we'd put up an epic fight. But nope, silence. Counselor Cleopatra of the Misty Plains, her voice like a soft desert wind, muses, maybe they finally got the hint. One planet can't take on 1,000 worlds. Admiral Elon Musk, the cybernetic brain of the tech titans, scans his data feeds. Numbers don't lie. They're outmatched. No tech, no troops, game over. 3 days later, the Dominion Armada rolls into the Sol system with 5,000 ships, a floating fortress of alien might. Fleet Marshal Beyoncé of the Radiant Beings peers at Earth through her high-tech sensors. Still no answer? No defenses? They're done for. The fleet cruises past Jupiter, zips by the asteroid belt, and sails past the red plains of Mars. Earth looms ahead, a sparkling jewel in space, looking like it's given up. Captain Thor of the Insectoid Legion clicks his mandibles in glee. Move in, let's clean this up quick! But as they near the moon, something weird happens. A flicker in space, like a glitch in reality. Then, bam! The flicker explodes into a massive reveal. Thousands, no, tens of thousands of space stations pop out of hyperspace, loaded with weapons that shouldn't exist. But wait, there's more. Ships join the party, sleek and marked with symbols of ancient races like the lost Atlanteans, thought gone forever. And alongside them, human. The shock doesn't stop. Humans pour out, not just from Earth, but from hidden bases across dimensions the Dominion can't even see. Trillions of us. Admiral Musk's circuits nearly fry. Impossible. We counted 10 billion max. This is trillions. Captain Poseidon of the Ocean Dwellers bubbles in panic. How long have they been planning this? The answer hits like a thunderbolt. A voice blasts into every ship, speaking directly to their minds in their own languages. You thought we'd cry and give up, it says, unmistakably human with a hint of sass. You saw us as a weak little species stuck on one world. Suddenly, their screens flood with images, secret cities in other dimensions, whole planets we've secretly terraformed, and alliances with those extinct races. You missed what makes us dangerous, the voice teases. It's not our guns or our numbers, it's that we never say can't. While you ruled your neat little galaxy, we explored beyond it. While you hoarded resources, we learned to make our own. While you built walls, we built bridges across the stars. The Dominion fleet is surrounded by ships that exist in multiple dimensions, weapons that bend physics, and shields that turn attacks into fireworks. Marshal Beyoncé's jaw drops as she realizes we weren't hiding. We were prepping. For 300 years, every snub, every insult from these aliens fueled our plan. You came to crush a threat, the voice adds, now with a touch of mercy. But you didn't see the real danger. Space starts warping, portals open, showing human colonies in far-off galaxies, each guarded by tech that makes the Dominion's toys look like toys. The real threat? The voice booms as reality twists. We showed the galaxy that limits are just the beginning. The sky transforms, not just around Earth, but everywhere, into a vision of humanity's endless potential. The Dominion realizes this isn't a last stand. It's the future they can't stop. But how did we pull this off? Stick around, because we're about to unravel the biggest twist yet. 300 years ago, when the Galactic Council first laughed at us, a small team of dreamers, let's call them the Einstein crew, started something wild. They didn't just build ships, they cracked the code to other dimensions. Picture this. While the aliens were busy with their petty wars, we were sneaking into parallel worlds, teaming up with the Atlanteans, and turning barren planets into thriving homes. Curious yet? Wait till you hear how we kept it secret. The Einstein crew used a trick called shadow tech, invisible networks that hid our moves from even the best alien scanners. Every time the Dominion sent a scout, we fed them fake data. Oh, just 10 billion humans chilling on Earth, we let them think. Meanwhile, we were multiplying, learning, and building. Ambassador Da Vinci's spies never stood a chance. But here's the kicker. Those ancient races didn't just join us. They taught us stuff that blew our minds. Tech to warp space itself. Back to the action. As the Dominion ships panic, Captain Thor orders a full attack. Lasers fire, missiles launch, but they hit nothing. Our dimensional shields turn their weapons into harmless light shows. Commander Johnson roars, "Retreat!" But it's too late. The human fleet, led by General Cleopatra, surrounds them. "You wanted a fight?" she calls out. "You've got one!" The sky lights up with our ships, each one a masterpiece of hidden ingenuity. Now, let's zoom in on Earth. Down below, people like you and me, farmers, teachers, kids, watch the sky change. They've known this day was coming. Grandma Maria, a quiet hero, helped design those dimensional gates in her garage workshop. "We never gave up," she whispers to her grandkids. "We just got smarter." Across the globe, from New York to Tokyo, people cheer as the alien threat fades. But the Dominion doesn't give up easy. Marshal Beyoncé rallies her forces for one last push. "We'll show them," she cries. Her radiant beings unleash a superweapon, a reality-bending beam. Will it work? Hold your breath. The beam hits and splits into a rainbow thanks to our tech. The aliens gasp. Admiral Musk calculates 0% chance of victory. The tide has turned. Here's where it gets juicy. The human voice, let's say it's coming from President Oprah, our unseen leader, speaks again. "We didn't just survive, we evolved. You thought us weak because we dream big. Now, see what dreams can do." Portals widen, showing colonies on Mars, Jupiter's moons, and beyond. Each one has schools, parks, and markets. Proof we're not just fighters, we're builders. The Dominion fleet starts to fracture. Captain Poseidon's ships turn tail, his bubbles popping in defeat. "They're everywhere," he wails. Ambassador Da Vinci's crystals crack under the strain. "We misjudged them," he admits. Even Commander Johnson lowers his head. "Respect," he grunts. The once mighty alliance is crumbling, not from force, but from awe. But what's next for us? President Oprah's voice softens. "This isn't about winning a war. It's about a new galaxy. Join us or step aside." The portals stay open, inviting the aliens to see our world. Some, like Captain Thor, hesitate. Others, like Counselor Cleopatra, nod slowly. "Maybe there's room for all of us," she says. The scene shifts. The Dominion fleet pulls back, not destroyed, but changed. They've seen the future, and it's human-shaped. Earth glows brighter, a beacon of hope. Grandma Maria hugs her grandkids. "We did it," she says. Up in space, General Cleopatra salutes as our ships patrol the stars. The sky isn't just transformed, it's reborn. So, what did we learn? Limits are just the start. From a quiet planet to a galactic power, we proved that dreaming big can change everything. Want to know more about the Einstein crew's secrets? Hit that subscribe button because next time we're diving into the tech that saved us all.